today we'll be talking about a process that it's like a mini process that I'll be talking about for people who have interest in traveling from the UK to Europe and vice versa. So that's what we'll be discussing today. So basically, I'll be starting with people in the UK who want to come to Europe on vacation, like on tourist visa for 3 months, because flights are very, very cheap, like extremely cheap. You can, come to Europe for 13 euros, 14 euros, 20, under 20 euros, why not? So once you're able to secure your visa, you can travel down, even if it's not in winter, maybe in summer. So that's why I decided to put this video together. And I would also be discussing for those in Europe that intend to actually go to the UK on a tourist visa. I will be discussing both methods. I hope we're able to finish on time, because I'll be showing a short demo on these two processes, how you are able to do it by yourself. As you remember that the aim of this channel is for you to be able to get this done by yourself. So basically, okay, first of all, we'll be right back shortly after the break. Welcome back. So basically, if you are in UK and you're planning to come to Poland on vacation, you need some basic document. And those basic documents are the application form for the visa, and by the way, it's called visa C. That's what they call the visa if you want to come to Europe. However, whichever country you plan to come in through, like that we have about 26 countries in the Schengen area, and there's also an extension of the EU aside from the ones in Schengen. So whichever country you plan to come in from, well, for the purpose of today's video, I'll be pointing the demo towards Poland, since Poland is where I live, and it's easy for me to just talk about it. But I can assure you that it's the same process. Visa C, Schengen visa, it's already the same process all through the country. If you want to come in through Germany, if you want to come in through Czech Republic, Slovakia, you just need to go submit your application in their embassy around you in the UK, whether in London and some other cities. And so basically, I'll be restricting myself towards Poland, but it works the same way. And you also need to check the appointment date ahead of time, because this afternoon I was trying to check for London, I saw that the appointment is already in January. Like, what's going on? Of course, maybe people they want to travel down for Christmas break and the rest, which is a possibility, because there are a lot of families in the UK that are originally Polish people. Maybe those ones don't even need the visa, to be honest, because I don't know, but I feel like maybe the rush is around the festive period, because I'm not expecting like tourist visa, Schengen visa to be this far. This is like 2 months before you can actually get an appointment to go to the embassy. So basically, what are the things that you need that are very important? When I checked the website of UK, London specifically, one of the things they wrote is that you must show your account in the last 3 months, like I think inflow and outflow, also showing balances and stuff like that. So you must show them. You must buy an insurance. Well, usually it's the other way around that I've done before, like going from Poland to the UK, and most times I don't really use an insurance because I already have insurance here. But for purpose of people that are coming from there, you might decide to buy AXA insurance, like travel insurance or health insurance, or however it appeals to you. You need that insurance. You need to fill your application form online. You need to show them where you'll be staying when you come to Europe, like your first point of entry. If you decide that as you're coming to Europe, you would like to visit, let's say, Poland, Germany, Czech, Austria, these places are very close to one another, Slovakia, your first point of entry should be the embassy where you are applying for. And if you're planning to probably enter in from Italy, that should be the embassy you should go to. So Now, I mentioned some of the criteria. I would also show you by screen when I'm doing the demo to show you, some of these things and how you need to do them. So, first of all, if you know you'll be coming, let's say, for example, in March, so you should start checking the dates around January, because when I checked today, it was showing January. So, and for summer too, there'll be another rush that is coming. So, if you plan to come for around summer vacation. Now, let's go to the part where it's a little bit different when you're getting a UK visa. Now, when you are in Europe and you plan to get a UK visa, even if you ask for 2 days or 2 weeks, UK would give you the amount of time you already start for. Let's say, for example, tourist visa for 6 months or visiting visa for 6 months. That's what you asked for. They would okay, so for UK, if you apply for visa, even if you're asking for 2 days or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they'll probably still give you the 6 months you already start for, the 2 years and stuff like that. In case of the 2 years, it's like you can use 6 months straight at a time. So, but for Schengen visa, sometimes it doesn't work this way. At least I know for Poland that it doesn't work this way. So if you're saying I want to come for a conference for 1 week, most likely you'll be given 1 week. So it doesn't work the same way, like the opposite way. So if you are asking for days in that you want to come into the Schengen area, you should ask for the exact time that you need within the 3 months. It's a 90 days visa, so you should ask for what time you need. If you're saying, oh, I need you to give me 2 months because I just want to tour Europe, say hello to family and friends and the rest, you should be able to say, okay, this is the time I need. So basically, I should also let you know that, and that's why I put that forward. So after now, you'll be seeing the demo of how you should apply for this visa, the criteria, the how to choose a date for appointment, how to see all the documents you need to submit. And by the way, you cannot be in the UK on tourist visa and want to come to Schengen area. So you have to have the resident permit of the UK before you can apply to Europe. And of course, where can you book some of the flights? You can book flights with Ryanair. It's very cheap. You can book flights with Wizz Air also. EasyJet. They are very cheap airline companies that goes from, Europe to UK, some cities in the UK, and the rest, it depends. You have to check ahead to be sure that the city close to you is also close to the city you're going. Let's say, for example, if I'm leaving from Wrocław, there are specific cities that you can go from Wrocław. You can go from Wrocław straight to Leeds. I think you can also go from Wrocław to Birmingham. This is my own city. Wrocław is my city in Poland. So I think you can also go to Birmingham from Wrocław. And so from the UK, it works the same way. I think you can go from London to so many cities in Europe and the rest. So the next screen you'll be seeing is actually the demo of how it looks like to apply. So basically, the first thing you want to do is to go to google.com, and then from google.com, you want to search for Polish Embassy in the UK. Like I said, that we are going to restrict this demo for the purpose of this video to Poland. So Polish Embassy in the UK, that's what I Google search. And then it came up, and make sure it's this gov.pl. So then I clicked on it, and then it took me to the general site of Polish embassies. So this is the one in London, and then I went to consular information, visas. Like I said, that we are restricting this to visa C, which is the Schengen visa. And then these are all the information you need regarding visa C. Where to apply, do I have to apply in person, and the documents you need. As you can see, you need to fill the form. You need to fill the form on the e-consulate system, print and sign it. They talked about the photo you need to snap, the criteria for the pictures, and your passport
how long your passport should be issued, before your return date, and how that you should have UK resident permits. And the UK resident permit has to have 1 month more after your Schengen visa expires. And so these are some of the criteria. You can always read it here. I would also put the link to this document, to this information in the description of the video. You need to show your healthcare insurance. I would recommend AXA for this situation, but make sure you have like few more days after the day you plan to travel. Let's say, for example, you're planning to travel for 2 weeks. Try to buy an insurance of 2 weeks, 3 days. It just helps you in a way. And also your proof of return ticket, you need to show a dummy at least to show them that you would always return to the UK from where you're coming. Proof of accommodation is also very important. If you are being invited by somebody, the person can give you their house contract and documents to say that you will be staying with them. But if you're not, then you can always do booking.com. And of course, you need to show bank accounts in the UK that will show that you have your own money. And of course, these are all the information you need, other information that you need. And at the bottom also, there's this list of document required when applying for C-type Schengen visa. So you can always click on it to see the things in this document. They are very, very relevant. So basically, this is it. And when it comes to booking an appointment, because you need to book an appointment at the embassy, so you need to go to this e-consulate site, try to change the language to English if it's in Polish, and then click on you to see United Kingdom. And these are the list of embassies that you have in the UK. So let's stick with London. And then we go to Schengen Visa Register Form. This is a place where you can fill the form and also choose the date. So we put the image verification code, and then you choose Schengen Visa, location London, and then the date appears. This is 17th of January 2024. Next. And so what appears next is how the form looks like. Fill your surname, previous surname if you're a married woman, and all of those information. Remember that at the end of it, when you finish, remember to print the PDF. But I think they also send it to email address that you register with. So even if you don't print it after you finish, continue, and then you get to a point where they will ask you to click submit. And so basically this is it. You fill this form, print it and sign it, and then you package it with all the other supporting document, and off you go on the day of the appointment to submit. You should have the date and time of appointment, so you should be there in person at the Polish embassy in any city that you decide to go with. This is London. This is the address. So this is the date. This is the place of appointment in London. So basically, this is what it takes to actually apply for Schengen visa from the UK. So yeah.
So welcome back from the demo of how you can apply for Schengen visa for EU countries. Now we're going to go to the people who are in European countries and they'd like to spend some time in the UK. So in this case, you're going to be applying through the Gov UK website. I'll be showing you also a short demo on how you can apply for this. Basically, it's a little bit easy on this end than the other end, because to get a UK visa from European country is quite easy, because we just we submit at the collection center and then they send back our passport with the visa. So basically, the last I applied, I actually applied with just my work contract showing my salary, my permit here that I live, and then my international passport, which is my Nigeria international passport, and I was able to get the visa in less than 2 weeks. So what do you need to do? You need to fill the form, choose the visa type that you want, which is like tourist visa, maybe for 6 months, maybe for 2 years. I'll show a demo of it, and then afterward it will redirect you after paying for the visa, it will redirect you to the website of TLS, and this website is the website of the agent that does the collection for UK. So once you are able to fill your form and then choose the date that you want to submit, the front page of your printout, the front page of your confirmation printout, because you need to submit it even if you upload this document. Now, there are two instances. You can either ask them to help you upload your document. I think there's a fee for this, or you can also do self-upload by yourself by having PDF of some of your document and then sending to them ahead of the date. So you submit it. When it's time for the date, you just pick the front page of your application confirmation and then take it there on the day that you plan to submit and do your biometric. So basically, it's a very simple process. For some people, they try to submit their bank statement, to also make it look good. They try to submit their bank statement, but usually when they see your salary, how much you earn, how well you're doing for yourself, they probably would give you visa. So I will be sharing the demo right after this talk, and that'll be all for today. The comment section is open for suggestion of countries you'd like me to discuss, immigration processes you'd like me to discuss. I think the next upcoming video will be on Germany. What are the ways that people can come into Germany? I know there is a news going on right now about the 14,000 immigrants that Germany wants to return back to their country. That's why it's not the best to stay in a country without documentation. Like you see in some of the news, they said these people don't have documentation. So staying illegally in any country is not a good thing to do, and it's not the best. So it's better to get your documentation right so that you can legally be in a country.
So basically, this is the part of those in Europe who plan to apply for UK visa. So you need to Google UK visa from Poland and then go to this gov.uk website for Warsaw, and then follow these steps, the menu, the visas and immigration, and then visit the UK. That's the right one to choose from. Visit the UK. And then it redirects you again. So if you want to check the criteria, you can, but I just went straight to visit the UK as a standard visitor. Visit the UK as a standard visitor. These are the overview of things you need to know before you can visit the UK. And then I went straight to apply for a standard visitors visa. That's the right one. Apply for a standard visitors visa. You see the fee. If you want 6 months, is 115, for 6 months, and you see all the fees. If it's standard visitors visa for study also is there. So click on the button, apply now. And so it redirects you the language you want to use for your application. I'm choosing English language and then next. So now it will ask you if you for the country where you'll be doing your biometrics. So let me say from Poland, I want to do my biometric from Poland. So I ask you if you already know the center or you want to choose a different location. And then I already know the center, so I choose and then I click next. And so basically it will redirect you to where you need to start the application from. So click on start now. And then it takes you to where you use your email address to register for this form, with start, application, document, declaration, and payment. I won't be going through this in details, but once you are able to put your email address, you keep putting more information and clicking next till you get to the point.
So